All of it.
Yes.
All of it. All of it. Okay, so that's a totally other conversation about optimizing your social media strategy, which I didn't get into, which is what I do. But basically, a lot of these applications pull in your Twitter stuff or push out to Twitter as well as Facebook, as I've shown. Foursquare, you can push out a tweet, and if you sync it up with Facebook, I have tweet sync. Some people use sync tweets on Facebook app, whatever. You could just push it out to Facebook separately.
I mean, think of going to work on Monday and people say, hey, what did you do all weekend? Basically, you get to tell them exactly when you're doing it. I mean, you hear real time mentioned all the time. It's real-time updates to your friends, for yourself, and so you can follow along with other people and see. So, like you say, around bigger events, if there's multi-venues and stuff, I mean, you can kind of see where your friends are, what room they might be in. If it's a convention center, like, oh, I'm in 4B, oh, great, I'm going to go meet them there. I mean, it's...
They've actually set that up for...
I mean, just think of, like, I think the best way to look at any of this stuff is that it's the way everybody lives their normal lives. It's just sort of digitizing it and making it a little quicker. And a little more open.
A lot of it's going to go more mobile because of the fact that it's easier, it's more handheld, and more people can access it for a less amount of a price. So, whether that be you just kind of start researching stuff, I would definitely say just research it. Follow what people are doing. Search out the names of these things on Twitter search, on Google, on their websites, and try to get a feel for how people are using it on Twitter. I'm sure you could search the short link for HopTutor, the short link for Foursquare, the short link for Headshot, and just see how people are consuming and sharing. And then you just learn by association.
I think also as an event planner, it's really important to remember, as with any social media plan, that you have a plan. Not every tool is going to be appropriate for every event. And that's something you should certainly keep in mind. You should have a plan. What tools are we going to use today? I chose to use Foursquare versus Koala. Not a lot of our users are on Koala. Look at your audience. Look at what your audience is comfortable with. Look what they're using. These are great questions to ask. Pre-conference, pre-event. Get a sense of what applications your audience is on and target that. I think that's really important to do as an event planner. And you could drive yourself nuts. You could make yourself sick using 30 different applications for an event. You don't want to do that because you don't have the time. That's the other thing. You don't want to spread your audience thin. Another thing. So I think it's important to research. There are a lot of great blogs written, by people here specifically at this conference who talk about, technology, up-and-coming technology, up-and-coming applications and social media devices used specifically for events and kind of reviewing what they found, pros and cons, what type of events. And things like that. So I think it's important before you go in and choose your applications for an event to really do your research, one on the applications themselves and two on your audience.
Is that why you looked first?
Yeah. Well, one, I knew that the attendees mostly here would be on Foursquare as opposed to Koala. Also, we're here at Roger Smith, and they use their community space around these locations, these applications. Great. Brian, I know for a fact, he's got a few mayorship races going on, and that's how you get people coming down on Foursquare.
So to that point, I actually checked into the Penthouse last night, and I pushed it out to Twitter, and my good friend Emily Pearl, she saw that, and she was like,
She got booted as a mayor.
yeah, she was upset,
She was
but she's like,
off
and then on the other note, she's like, have a good day tomorrow. But it's friendly competition. It keeps the consumption around your event or your place of business in the top of their minds. Yeah, oh, of course.
I don't think that's going to go back because they're not going back to your event.
Yeah.
The idea that Christina just said, knowing what the target audience is using, I think events though, it seems to me to kind of, that wagging the dog, in that most people aren't going to be out there dancing, rolling in the lights about it. Like this gentleman here, hot potato.
Of course.
How do you go about going ahead, trying it out, seeing if it's going to fit in your
Well,
setup?
I'll go back to him, and I'll relate what he said to what I do. It's word of mouth. I find something cool, I like it, I tell my friends I want them to be on it because they'll think it's cool, and they're all first adopters. They'll share it to their network, and it slowly builds. If you have an event community, that's what this is for, sharing the tools, bringing it back to other people, playing around with it, and liking it. If you don't like it, if it's not for you, it's not going to take off. A lot of applications and products, they live and die by the
You
user.
census your group and you say, or your community, and say, hey, we tried hot potato, we like it, we go back out and wait for a response before you start to use it, or you just...
I've seen people start to pick up on hot potato. I'm pretty sure. No, but But as for today, like Carol Ann, I saw that she joined Hot Potato and was using it because her name, her physical name, as opposed to her Twitter name, was on there, and now she's my friend. For Peg Shot, I'll peg out a shot, and then I get requests every now and then from different people that I actually know that want to try it and pick it up. So,
And-
I put it on your Facebook and
yeah, I share it to Twitter and Facebook. I'm avid. I push it out so people can pick it up, and I can create and cultivate my own personal community.
There's nothing like activity.
Right.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
it-
Yeah.
We found, events seem to go from 5 or 10 people to like 100 very quickly. But if you don't get like a little bit of conversation started
Right.
off, it never sort of launches.
And as far as the applications go, too, I think people reach out to the people they know are active in these communities. I know when Phil started PegShot, he sent it to, maybe 50 of us
Yeah.
or something? And then from there, other people started to see, oh, Damien Bryan using this, and then like Justin might use it, and then some,
Yeah.
oh, what is this? And the invitations really aren't exclusive. It's just to get it, yeah, exactly. They become the brand evangelist, basically.
When you're promoting your events as well, and I speak not on behalf of obviously, I don't know, spiritual conversation at large. We found, to some extent in the tech community, but larger communities, a little bit of promotion goes a really, really long way. There was an event, I guess last weekend, there was a woman who runs a food blog called Food 52, actually spoke at Social Media Week. And we don't actually know her at all. She just showed up and created the hot potato event. She had 35 people actually all cooking the same dish in their own homes. They're documenting the whole experience. It was so far from the imagined use case for the product, but it actually was.
This is what he's talking about.
She posted a link on her blog, and that was it. And people just sort of started streaming in and signing up, and yeah.
So there's rich live pictures. They all made,
They're making shrimp
Yeah.
biryani.
So you look at this one is a different than something a little further down over here, but they all share their experience, and that's a unique thing as opposed to everybody being in one place. You can bridge it and have a topic around it and have it be very rich with media, with video, with photo, with conversation, with likes, with, see, look at this, 3 comments over here. It's threaded, and then it opens up. So that's the beauty of it. It's all this little ecosystem.
And one last question, what's the next great thing for Roger Smith in social networking? Is he waiting to see happen? Is it like...
I would love to know. Honestly, just continuing with what we've got. And I was on a panel the other day with Howard's Social Media Club, and somebody from an agency, and it's a very different agency side versus our side, was saying how now with their clients they're planning these 2-year strategies, this and that, and they asked what our strategy was, and I said, Adam and I don't plan much past lunch every morning, seriously. Because it's, all of a sudden Hot Potato comes along, it's like, wow, this is actually even more useful than what Foursquare is. It basically just means being in the space and seeing whatever is going to make us reach out to more people and bring more people together and share and tell stories, then that's what we'll continue to try. And just jumping in. Even if you don't use all of these types of services, at least sign up for them, get your username, do it, and then if it does click in or their second generation becomes even better than the first, at least you're in the game and you're ready to respond with it. So
there's a lot of applications that I've signed up for that are duds just to see like how the interface is and how I would adopt it.